You know, there's a lot that can go wrong with your roof. But fortunately here, we have Jeff here from Triple Peaks Roofing, who's going to tell us the 5 most common problems you may have with your roof. Jeff, it's great to see you and take her away.
Sure. Out of 32 years I've been doing this, there's a lot more than 5, but there are my top 5 that we run across quite frequently in the area. You have your chimneys, your soil stacks, your valleys, there's nail pops that can happen, and wall flashings that are really the top 5 that can happen.
What's the thing that happens with chimneys typically?
So on the chimneys, so on the chimneys, a lot of times the flashing can become unsealed. Today's roofers, out of the last 15 years, they're really just depending on flashing the chimney just using a caulk, and they're no longer wriggling them into the chimney. So those have a tendency to pull away, break the caulk, and then that water just flows right underneath the chimney.
Yeah, holy cow. And number 4?
Number 4, nail pops. I've seen a lot of roofs not be maintained, and you really should maintain your roof every 5 years. Hire a professional, spend the $350 to $500 and have a professional come over. Just do a little maintenance on your roof. They could pound down those nail pops if you have any, and then they could put a little tar underneath that shingle. That way you don't have wind damage later on down the road.
Okay. Number 3.
Valley leaks. Northeast Ohio is really bad in the wintertime, and I've seen a lot of closed valleys that will leak because somebody has not done it correctly, or they nailed too close to the middle of the valley, and water runs backwards in the wintertime when it freezes at the gutter edge and can then leak into those nails and give you a roof leak.
We don't want to defy gravity during the wintertime with our water, so...
Correct.
Valleys. Number 2.
Soil stacks. These things will crack out over time. I call them China bombs. You never know when they're just going to crack out and cause a leak inside your bathroom. That's almost my number 1 leak that I would say as a roofer.
Okay, we're down to the number 1, Jeff. The number 1 most common problem people run into.
Wall flashings.
Wall flashings.
Roofers are not removing the siding and putting in the correct roofing tin and then putting the siding back over top correctly. What I have seen over the last 15 years is they're cutting down the tin, which makes it water susceptible. They need to be at least 3 inches tall. I've seen them as low as 1 inch.
Geez, and I mean, are they doing it because they're cheap, or they don't know any better when they're doing the roofing job?
Twofold, I think. They're not being held accountable. Everything is now speed to have things done in 1 day. The initial estimator is not telling the homeowner, hey, we need to take this siding off your dormer so that we can do this flashing correctly, and then we're going to put your siding back on. Or 3, they're just speed demons. They're not, again, held accountable. So they just cut it down, slap it on, and it looks good until it leaks.
Well, and of course, as everybody knows, water is bad for your house. You want to keep it out of your house. So you have any roofing issues or anything, you might want to think of Triple Peaks Roofing because they do things the right way. TriplePeaksRoofing.com. If you're not already there, go there. We got some other videos just like this that you can watch and get to know the guys and what they can do for your house. And thanks a lot for watching.